So this is a sci-fi base that I created. It's got this little robot in the middle, little blue guy. He's going to shoot some sparks out and drill down into the terrain. Now if I zoom right out, there's an elevator going down which will land on the terrain. So let's start out going down to the Ruaumoko area. I've got a thing called terrain, game object called terrain with Ruaumoko terrain inside it. Okay, let's add a terrain at 16 block size, flat, everything zeroed out, just to make it easy. I've got world coordinates turned on, so let's try and just draw a couple of terrains. I'm going to hold the left mouse button down and just draw. That's drawn a whole bunch of them there. Now we'll remove the empty blocks. Now we don't see anything actually in the scene view. The only time we actually see anything is if I come up on the right in the inspector and click on default, and then click default again, then it's going to say yes to the children because we have Ruaumoko terrain selected. And there we go. Now it turns up. Now it shows up, sorry. Now I'll just try and get rid of some of these. We'll just work on one piece. For example, that one. So I'll get rid of all the others for now. Delete those. Just to make things a bit easier. Delete those ones too. Now we're left with a single terrain. And I'll just check it out. Everything's fine. Generate tangents is on. Go back up to my... I'll actually try and position it. And move it down so as when the vehicle lands on, it'll simply drop off the end here through that green force field and drop down onto the terrain. Okay, now before I go any further, I'll try and actually do a little bit of digging. Once again, we're in edit mode here. We'll actually make that a bit larger so that we can see it properly. I'll make it 20, quite extreme. I'll make the power, say 50 even, just to see if it's working. Now I could also go -50 just to raise it rather than... There we go, opposite way. Maybe that's a bit extreme. We'll go -25. There we go. Now, drawing doesn't seem to do anything. I have been able to draw in the past, so I'm not sure. Let's just click on the actual terrain now. Go back to dig. Maybe I've got to apply parameters first. Oh wait on. First we'll do a save. There we go, we saved it. Now we'll go to dig. Scroll power 25. 10. See it again. Nothing. So apply maybe? Regenerate? When I hit regenerate, it moves it back to its original position. Oops. So I've actually just added a whole bunch more now. Let's try and see. It's actually visible there when I click it, but it's not. Now, so let's try that again. We'll go default. Now they'll all turn up. Using. I'm just highlighting the ones that are used. So, yeah. So we'll go back again, move it back over, and down. Around about there. Okay. Ruaumoko. Dig. Oh, it did. It moved at that time. See that? I can see some effect. Let's try and up that. So 5. Make that 5 too. So it is affecting it slightly. Yeah, there was an effect. So I did dig down. Now the other thing I want to show is what happens when I go in and actually try and sculpt the land in game. So here we are in game. Yeah, it's still fairly basic, but you get the idea.
Space demo, device statistics.
There's our terrain. Drop. We'll drop down onto the terrain. This little area we just sculpted. You can see the little hill there, the little hole just there in front. We'll turn around. Now if I try and do all the way up to the sculpting tool. Sculpting tool I have it at 10 and impact radius at 5. Let's try the strength at say 200. Let's go extreme. Radius to say 20, just to see if that does anything. So here we go.
Space demo, device statistics.
Drop back down and try it again. Okay. So that's it. New settings. Sculptable. Okay, thanks for watching.